In a stunning twist, 50 Cent has publicly slammed Shannon Sharpe for his explosive takedown of ESPN, calling him the dumbest man I know and backing ESPN's rumored decision to fire him, sending shockwaves through the sports and entertainment world as fans watch two giants from different arenas collide in a war of words and egos. If you thought the firestorm Shannon Sharpe ignited with ESPN was already too hot to handle, just wait until you see the gasoline 50 Cent poured on it. In a jaw-dropping, head-turning move that no one saw coming, the rap mogul, TV tycoon, and one-man marketing machine 50 Cent has stepped into the ring. And he didn't come to play referee. He came to take sides, throw punches, and stir the pot like only Curtis 50 Cent Jackson can. Let's rewind just a little. Shannon Sharpe, a Hall of Fame NFL player turned media superstar, recently went scorched earth on ESPN, calling them out for double standards after Charles Barkley inked a massive $200 million deal and started acting like he owned the place, skipping assignments, talking wild on air, and daring the network to discipline him. Meanwhile, Shannon was allegedly benched and silenced over a recent scandal. Tired of playing nice, he lit up ESPN with a blistering call-out accusing the network of favoritism, hypocrisy, and straight-up disrespect. But while many fans and commentators praised Shannon's bravery and transparency, not everyone saw it that way. Enter 50 Cent, never one to hold his tongue, especially when the moment calls for controversy. In a surprise appearance on his Instagram Live, where he drops bombs with the ease of a prizefighter throwing jabs, 50 didn't mince words, with that signature smirk and the cold delivery that's made him both feared and respected in every industry he touches. 50 looked into the camera and said, "Yo, Shannon might be the dumbest man I know." What was he thinking? He paused, shook his head like he was genuinely baffled, and kept going. You don't go on national TV and torch the people who sign your checks. You don't bite the hand feeding you, especially when the other dude is making $200 million. He earned that. What did you expect, Cookie? The reaction was instant. Clips of the moment started circulating within minutes, racking up millions of views across platforms. Fans were stunned, not just because 50 weighed in, but because of how hard he went. He didn't just disagree. He buried Shannon, calling him out as emotional, reckless, and flat-out unprofessional. You had the bag, 50 said. You had the seat. And you threw it away because your feelings got hurt. ESPN did the right thing firing you. Bro, hate to say it, but they did. Now, 50's words hit different. This isn't just some celebrity gossiping from the sidelines. This is a mogul who knows the game. 50 has built empires, from music to TV to liquor to power plays in Hollywood, and he's done it by mastering business, loyalty, and strategy. So when he talked about someone fumbling their position, he's speaking from experience. And in his eyes, Shannon dropped the ball in a way that was almost unforgivable. But let's go deeper. Why would 50 Cent even jump into this? Why take such a strong stance against someone like Shannon Sharpe? The answer lies in 50's own code. Loyalty, respect, control. These are the pillars that 50 has lived by his entire career. In his world, going public with in-house issues is a rookie mistake. You handle things behind closed doors. You negotiate, you strategize, but you don't go nuclear on your employer, especially when that employer is a powerhouse like ESPN, and you're still cashing their checks. 50 doubled down on this mindset during his stream, saying, "You think Charles Barkley didn't have moments he was pissed at ESPN? You think he didn't want to snap sometimes? But he kept it player. That's why he's still getting paid. That's why he's still on air. Shannon had a moment. Sure, but the moment you make it personal, you lose the game." And he lost. But the real jaw-dropper? 50 didn't stop at criticism. He actually hinted at conversations happening behind the scenes, saying, "I got people over there. I know what they're saying." Shannon was already on thin ice. That whole scandal? It wasn't even the real reason. It was a pattern. Man been walking around like he was bigger than the brand. So when he blew up, they were like, "Cool, let him go." Whether or not Shannon Sharpe is actually fired hasn't been officially confirmed by ESPN, but 50's confidence is shaking the room. He spoke like it was a done deal, like the decision was already made. And that has people asking, did 50 just leak insider info? Or is he flexing his power once again inserted himself into a conversation to shift the narrative? One thing's clear. 50 Cent isn't just an observer. He's a player. And in this case, he just sent a message to every entertainer, athlete, and media figure out there. Protect your position. Don't let pride cost you the bag. And above all, understand the game you're playing. Fans are split. Some are riding with 50, saying Shannon overplayed his hand and should have handled things more professionally. Others think 50 crossed a line, publicly trashing a man who's already down and turning a personal situation into a public circus. But if there's one thing about 50, it's that he loves the circus. He thrives in chaos. He lives for the viral moment. And let's be honest, it's working. His commentary has now become part of the story. Media outlets are reporting his reaction with as much energy as Shannon's original outburst. Social media is ablaze with hashtags like hashtag 50 versus Shannon, and debates raging on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and everywhere in between. Even celebrities are chiming in. Athletes like Chad Ochocinco, who's close with Shannon, hinted at disappointment in 50's remarks. Meanwhile, personalities like DJ Academics and Whack 100 are praising 50 for keeping it real and reminding people that business comes before feelings. The entire situation has turned into a cultural moment where the lines between sports, hip-hop, media, and power are colliding in real time.